Welcome everybody to Doki Doki Panic. Today we're going strawberry. Oh yeah.
Oh, nice.
I'm playing this to win. Pink. Oh,
yes. Doki Doki, I think that's her.
Doki.
Yeah. Poof. You can't lose with Poof, dude. It's like, I swear to God, if I lose.
Pure.
Oh, heck yeah. Boop.
Dude, Heartbeat fucked us up, didn't it?
Yeah. Heartbeat, I think,
Did
fucked us up.
Okay.
Boop won't steer us wrong.
Oh.
Boop won't steer us wrong, man.
Chocolate.
Boop.
Aw, man. Everything else is iffy. I'll give it to you.
Okay.
Unstable.
Twirl. Sparkle.
We don't want to seem like desperate.
No. Oh.
No, don't worry. It's alright.
Yeah.
Cute. Let's see.
I don't know if I said this. Comment down below. Which one's your favorite Doki? We were focused for that one. I'm sorry, because I was talking to some scrubs. Sorry, guys. There we go. You're back on track. Oh,
wrath, aura, anger, passion, cheeks, Chicos.
Oh, we're doing so good. Bouncy. Socks is good too. Yeah, I guess it's. Parfait. Because like parfait girls.
Parfait girls.
You can't.
That's a food and also French.
Therefore, sugar. Cute. Yeah. Or anime. She likes anime.
Yeah. Can't go wrong with anime.
Fluffy. Milk. Yeah, that's a given. Bliss.
What a sad shit on this side.
Fuck, man.
What the fuck?
Yeah, that was a rough one.
Okay. I was thinking like fucking Goldilocks and Three Little Bears, like story beds. Story bed.
Lipstick. Lipstick is cute, but not like bubbly.
No.
Fireflies in. That's the only other one.
fucking-
Firefly's the only other one that's.
But we know.
Misery. Okay, I'll put that. Those.
Yeah. We're screwed. Disown.
No,
She
that'd
into that?
be Yuri because that's like complex.
Well,
you know?
she's on to some anyway.
Lipstick or Fireflies, man. Dark Souls of writing a poem. Everything's the Dark Souls of everything, though.
This is the Ornstein of pages. Alright, fuck. Rose, obviously. What the fuck?
Oh.
Okay, romantic things go to
Bubbles.
Sayori.
You can't go wrong.
Where's that puppy?
Where's that puppy?
Precious, what the fuck?
You got most of them, okay?
I did.
Okay?
It's better than last time.
Alright, yeah. So here, let me click.
You
Let me do
read
mega
this.
click, and it's gonna be loud. Are you ready? I'm gonna keep some of this in, but cut most of it out.
Oh no, man. It's pretty normal.
What am I doing? I'm skeptical.
Oh no. It's after this.
Yeah, because she falls down. That was weird. You see that? Like, Monica was like in there for a frame and was like gone. So it's after the box is pelted.
This is that fortune. Oh, dude, that's trippy.
Whoa! That was like.
Animation. Yeah, get past all this bullshit. There we go. Oh, dude. Alright. Welcome back to Parfait Girls Part 4.
Yes. So, did we.
Let's just go down the fucking list. You know?
Okay.
Might as well be routine.
We're keeping that clip of my keyboard falling down the same hole that Darth Vader did.
Yeah.
Or not, Count Dooku. What is that? No, it's not
Both
Count
of
Dooku.
them. No, he didn't fall down.
No, it's fucking the counselor.
He just died.
Remember the counselor from Star
both
Wars
fell
when
down
Darth
the-
Vader was like, fuck
Well,
you, that's my son?
No, he was Darth Sidious when he died.
Okay.
He was the, like, the Supreme Counselor, what the fuck ever.
Man, I need to watch Clone Wars again. Anyways.
Yeah. Oh, I like this one, Armstrong.
Ooh.
Really on it. Palpatine. Oh, his name was Palpatine.
Yeah, what the fuck?
It has some nice feelings in it.
Could you give her a Palpatine voice?
Yeah, sure.
Could you stick with it?
Yeah.
Ah, I'm glad. Does that mean it's better than yesterday's?
Let me think. I don't know.
It's like a happy good.
I guess I like them both. Yeah, Dilly.
That's not very helpful, you know.
Well, I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad.
I am a Sith Lord.
I only know the dark side.
Which I guess is bad, but not
Well,
when it comes to poems.
It's only ultimate power. But that is why I just go by my heart. If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem.
I'm not sure that's exactly how it works. Then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of this whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I didn't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place.
Yeah! Me neither.
Ugh. Why do you at least try giving it some thought?
You want me to write something for... I can't do it. It's too hard on my throat.
Okay. Sorry, guys.
Anyway, to write something for me... So it's so sweet.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right? But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. We need to clone you so that you can follow you around and be what you are to everyone else, to you. That's obviously how this works.
Definitely. Yeah.
If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point if you don't clone yourself and do all those things.
Hey. I forgot what the fuck we were talking about. Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try and keep it in mind, whatever the fuck.
Well, whatever.
Anyway, let's see. Oh, it's almost like that didn't need to happen. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems as well.
And, happy sad poems.
Oh,
Not
man.
off the top of my head.
Bittersweet. Sometimes
Oh, shit.
a little bit of both. There's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet.
Sayori, she's learning.
Words, one by one.
Remember when we figured who this person was hours ago?
Sayori.
And now they're just now learning English in front of our eyes.
Yeah.
Isn't it beautiful?
I still don't know shit about her. I like things that are happy and things that are sad.
Happy and sad? I can't see you liking something sad, Sayori.
I like happy the most. But sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can help the rain cloud a little hug. Give it. And make a nice happy rainbow.
Oh, innocent as could be.
Oh,
Sayori, that's unexpectedly poetic.
Says it. Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, Knobstrog. I should go write that down then, Tiddly. You can read my poem now, okay? Alright, I'll do
Yeah,
it.
man, it's you.
Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams.
Wait.
Little balls of sunshine rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly. But there's no time to waste. I put in a bottle to keep it safe, and I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in the bottles all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle a starlight to make amends.
That's nice.
Sometimes my friends feel a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day.
Dr. Seussing it up.
A about booze. Night after night, more dreams, friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go. Like exploring the dark cave. Discovering the secret lighting. Nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time's elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done, I open up and in come my friends. In they come. In such a hurry, do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading something, but all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. There's a cookie jar. Is there more?
No?
Scroll down a little.
It was really poetic.
No. Could have been better.
Holy crap. Sarah, did you really write these?
I'm off my meds. Yeah, of course. It was me. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was going to write the best poem ever?
Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you.
Monica taught me a whole lot. And I've been real... Son of a bitch. That's really disturbing considering the third verse about... Anyway. And I've been really in touch... Son of a bitch. That's really disturbing considering the verse I just referenced.
I see that. It's almost kind of creepy.
Creepy?
Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good.
Is that a kind of pasta?
The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it.
Thanks, Tiddly. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way.
With some pasta. I have it on my school desk. Would you like some?
I keep it in my pockets.
I saved it from lunch. Would you like some? It looks like I've shit myself, but it's pasta.
Ravioli, ravioli. It's in the pocket. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Ellipses. Ellipses. Writing is like magic.
It is. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up.
We're gonna turn you into a book. Yeah. Writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die.
Is that something like... I don't think you're gonna hold through on that. You're gonna be like 35. You're gonna be like, you know what? This
is true.
I have carpal tunnel.
Yeah, from all the writing.
I've written it every single day, multiple things a day. My arms are going to fall off. Not even my wrists.
Well,
my wrists are
that's
so
the dying.
shot. I had to make a brace for my arm that like kept my hand straight so I could.
Yeah, that's the dying that she's.
Yeah,
writing
and continuing on.
Yeah.
Don't get ahead of yourself. Oh, I guess it was. Sarah's always had a bit of a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this was one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Her eyes are closed. Natsuki.
Before the void took her away.
Now the void brings us another.
Yeah, right. Ellipses.
Natsuki reads my poem. She keeps glancing at me and then back at the poem. By now she must have read it more than once. Is it that bad?
No, it's not. It's good. It's really good, okay? I said, it's supposed to happen at all. Like, hey, you just be bad at this. My poems are supposed to impress you, not the other way around.
You're trying to impress me?
Obviously. You didn't think I'd let you enjoy Yuri's writing more than mine. Give me a break.
Well, in that case, what's the problem with me trying to impress you?
I'll tell you. You.
Natsuki's face freezes like she realized something.
You. You're trying to impress me?
Natsuki vigorously scans her eyes over my poem one more time. Then the poem slips out of her hands and flutters to the floor and explodes.
I'll have to use the bathroom.
Red-faced Natsuki quickly walks out of the room. Hey Nomstrug, did you do something to Natsuki? I just saw her rush out like
to her like usual.
I just saw her rush out like that. You didn't do anything terrible, did you?
Do you have to do something terrible to her to make that happen?
I guess so. I guess if you leave the classroom, your bad's happening.
Yeah.
I just told her that my voice gets caught in my throat. There's no way I could tell Monica that I'm trying to impress Natsuki. Monica sees the poem lying on the floor and swiftly picks it up. She reads through it, her smile not fading from her face. I see.
Oh my God.
You wrote this for Natsuki, didn't you? I mean, not really. In fact, didn't she like your poem a lot the other day too? I'm surprised you know her taste so well already. Are you sure you're not cheating, Humstrug?
What?
Cheating? Cheating? What do you mean by that? Never mind, I'm just kidding. I didn't understand Monica's joke at all. Anyway, how do you think Natsuki feels about you? Oh, you don't need to answer that. It was just something for you to think about.
Dude. Hey!
Natsuki comes up and snatches the poem out of Monica's hands. Neither of us had noticed her re-enter the classroom.
You read this, Monica?
Of course, I liked it.
You should really stop reading things that aren't for you, you know? You have a bad habit of doing that.
But Nomstrog wrote this poem, and we're supposed to share them with everyone. Right. Natsuki's face freezes. She apparently forgot that my poem is technically for everyone to read.
Okay, well, I think Nomstrog is done sharing this poem with everyone.
Now everyone's my mom. This is great. Sayori is like, pick up after yourself. I have
Mom
a shitty room.
Simulator.
Oh my God.
2012. It's not like anyone would want to read this anyway. In fact, I'm just gonna hold on to this so I can destroy it later.
Yeah. If you insist.
What? Why are you looking at me like that?
Like what?
Never mind.
Natsuki, I'll give you the poem, but it's still not very fair to Yuri. She hasn't gotten to read it yet.
So what?
Well, I guess Nomstrug is right, Natsuki. It's not fair if you don't let everyone finish reading it. Natsuki returns my poem.
She's gonna like it, huh? Anyway, read my poem now.
Oh, I forgot.
And now, I won't let you keep it. This is my only copy.
Like most poems.
Amy likes spiders. You know why I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time, I hurt my leg really badly, and Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse, and I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders. So hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends, always seen her to other people. She probably talks about spiders. One of her friends start to like spiders too. That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. Doesn't matter if she keeps it private. Doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm going to tell everyone this is about the Doki love. true. Prophetic. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's.
It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's.
Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that I was a scrub.
No, of course not.
Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. Fuck Amy.
Yeah, no.
Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies. Like the thing that's happening in this club, please help me. And it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Or psycho. What? Like anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk.
Do you know people like that?
Of course. It's why I joined this club. It's about how everyone thinks
About
it doesn't matter. It can't be about anything. I wrote it.
You want to change Natsuki's voice to something less rocky?
I wrote it easy to be related to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Sometimes that's Doki's. They make fun of you or think less of you. But really, that just makes you stupid.
Makes people stupid.
Alright, that too. Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anybody and it makes them happy?
That sounds like the exact opposite of what her poem was about.
Depends whose side you're on. In the poem, is what she would say.
I think. Oh.
Go to the history. Let's read it. You can see it. Oh, fine. I think people really need to learn respect for others for liking weird things, such as spiders.
Like, what happened about except spiders? Well, you're definitely right.
No, you're missing.
At least I can relate to that.
You're missing the point.
And I'm sure a lot of other people can too.
You know, I'm glad that you can appreciate this kind of writing. I mean, I know I was talking about that yesterday, but I've been sharing my writing with you, so consider yourself lucky, okay?
Well, thanks for being honest.
Yeah, it's supposed to be. No, jeez. Just look forward to tomorrow, okay? Foreshadowing.
All right, I will.
Okay. Yeah, choose. Yeah, it's your turn.
Oh, is it my turn? Let's see how it compares to yesterday's.
Oh, yes. Yes.
Paper tastes pretty good. Not like hemp like yesterday. Definitely tree. It's definitely wood. I mean, wood paper. Anyways.
It's gonna take a lot more of this to get hot.
I see. It's a bit different. I respect you for trying different things, Strong.
But don't.
Were you inspired by Natsuki's poem? Or Sayori's, perhaps? Well, I guess you could say that. I thought so. I'm happy for you. You don't need to find inspiration in my poems.
Yeah.
I write them for myself, not for anyone else. Not to really for people to like them. Yuri. I'm sorry for being blunt, but I think you're overthinking this a little. Just because our styles are different doesn't mean I dislike your poems. In fact, if I try to do something in your style, I'd probably do a terrible job.
He's going for omnibus.
We can always change our minds.
Yeah, right?
We can always literally load back to a previous time.
No.
We're sticking with you. This is your experience.
No, if we do that, we're gonna just change it right in the middle.
That'd be so rude.
Very rude.
I see. I'm sorry. My stupid mind likes to do that sometimes. Anyway, you don't need to be afraid.
She's got all the, I'm sorry I think comments and shit.
Yeah. You don't need to be afraid to be
Is there a reason?
She's just shy. So she's she overthinks.
I'm sorry, I think. Yeah.
Metaphors can go a long way. Don't feel like you need to work your brain like turning a bunch of gears. Let your mind shift into third gear. Try letting your mind wander through your feelings and write down the things you see and hear. That's one way to chill and nibble.
When did this go from her being sad to giving us advice?
That's a good question. Poems, terrible job I see. Anyway.
Don't be afraid to be a little more daring.
Yeah. That's one way to truly enable your reader to see your mind. It's a very intimate exercise. I see. That's a certainly interesting technique. Thanks for sharing.
Dude.
I have,
Savage.
Well, an example of that if you'd like to read. Of course. Is this the poem you wrote for today? Yuri nods and timidly hands me your poem. The raccoon!
Oh my God.
It happened in the dead of the night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack.
What the fuck?
It's bread. Okay, chill out.
Guilty snack.
You're not fucking chowing
This
down
is
Mickey
crazy.
D's. This is fucking a piece of bread.
Guilty.
A loaf of bread at that, you're slicing it up. It's gotta be
I know.
a little bit better than normal.
What a sad life she lives. Even bread guilts her.
Yeah. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. He was banging on the door and he had a knife and it was really scary.
And looked like Monomi.
That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies on an unordinary human. As an ordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of my bread. My subconscious, well aware of the consequences, well aware that a raccoon that it fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity. The raccoon, an urge. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off of my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Perhaps... Why is this slowly turning into a British female voice? What the fuck is going on?
Because Monica's taking over all their minds.
Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto a newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood. Classic Pavlovian conditioning. Sorry, it was like the V and the L's, they throw me off. Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread and feed myself again. I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical.
You ate a lot more bread in this one.
Yeah, I
wish there were more ghosts.
Can I have some bread?
Do you still have some bread?
I mean, like, Sayori had spaghetti.
I know
but
she said that thing about your tits growing. Is that where you keep the bread?
Can I... Between you and me, I like bread. Don't tell Sayori.
Don't tell
as far as Sayori knows, spaghetti. She has literally like a handful. She grabbed a handful out of her bowl and put it in my desk. There's spaghetti in there.
There's just spaghetti and olive oil everywhere.
Somebody touched someone else's spaghetti, made it my spaghetti, and put their fingers in all in it.
It just picks up so much shit, so much dirt from everywhere because it's wet.
And
it's
my
that
spaghetti.
dry bread shit. Yeah.
I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. That's right. It's still a bit closer to my preferred. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style, using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean.
Bread.
Wow. Oh. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. It's those sort of things that I'm usually forced to
bestiality
keep
and bread eating.
Mixed.
So I sometimes enjoy writing about them.
Huh, that's funny. Didn't Natsuki also write something about that? About someone being ridiculed for a strange interest?
She did?
Yeah. She was talking about how it doesn't matter what you're into as long as you're not hurting anybody.
She's right! I mean, does she really feel that way?
Yeah. Sounds like you two have a lot of that in common.
That's interesting. To me, she seemed like the kind of person that would make fun of my hobbies. But I suppose that's my fault. That's my fault for judging, isn't it?
Yeah.
Please don't tell her that I said that.
Don't worry, I have no reason to.
Okay. Well, thank you for sharing it with me. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a bit now, but I'm glad that you're a good listener.
I didn't have to say anything. Let's go.
Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right?
much
I have
more
something
soothing to
extra
do,
planned
right?
for today, so if everyone could come and sit at the front of the room.
Is this about the festival?
Well, sort of.
You only have songs to do for the festival? Sorry, be consistent. It's not like we play anything good in a few days. Just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members like last time.
That's a concern of mine as
There
well.
was no last year. So.
I don't really do well with last-minute preparations.
Don't worry so much. I have a British accent. You can trust my convincing words, because why else do you have a reason to distrust me? Anyways, we're going to keep it simple.
Just knives.
Okay.
Just pictures of knives everywhere.
We won't need much more than a few of the decorations.
I'm going to cut your heads off and put
Sayori
them on
has been
bikes.
working on posters that I've designed, some pamphlets we can give out during the event.
We're going to publicly castrate our new member in front of everyone. Okay, so sorry. I almost did a Yuri. It's great and all, but it doesn't tell us what we're actually doing for the event.
Oh, sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing.
Performing?
Oh, Monica.
Yeah, we're going to have a poetry performance. Performing. Like,
Me.
each of us choose a poem that we're going to recite at an event. But the cool part is, we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too.
As well.
Sayori's putting it on all the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time.
Yeah.
No, she's normal. She's like a normal.
No, that's how she laughs.
Oh, okay. Sayori's, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see.
Are you kidding, Monica? It's more gravelly. I need to make. Sayori's more like frat dude. Anyway. You didn't just start putting those posters up, did you?
Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea?
No.
Look at Yuri. She's
Yeah.
fucking
I
horrified.
know, she's like crapping herself. I didn't know enough for this.
No, it's just spaghetti. Remember?
It's just the spaghetti.
In her
Dropped
pockets.
from her bra to the
spaghetti.
rest of her sweater vest.
If I'm just gonna go.
It's very
I'm gonna tell
uncomfortable.
you, it's flying spaghetti monster. He's in control of all of it. Anyways, you didn't sound like this, you know.
There's no way I'm performing in front of the group, people like that.
I agree with that, Suki. I could never, in my life, do something like that.
Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear.
Guys,
No, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple of days ago. It's a lot to ask them to recite their poems out loud in a room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. So, I'm sorry. But, I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Bomb-ass beats, sexy babes, and literature.
yeah. It's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourselves, finding new horizons, and wearing tiny skirts.
That's right. And it's those reasons that we're on this club today. Except for Nomstrug. Nomstrug, we're gonna need you to wear
too long.
Yeah.
Cut it.
Yeah, seriously. Get with it. Don't you want to share that with others to inspire them to feel the same feelings that brought you here
Your mad
in
thighs.
the first place?
The mad thighs did bring him here.
Mad thighs.
Mad thighs. Thighs for days.
Thick with two C's.
Two C's and a K.
No K.
A K between the two
THICC.
C's. CKC. Thick.
I know you do. I know we all do. And if it takes standing in front of a whole room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit.
Maybe, but...
It looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left.
Okay, fine. So to get over it. I need to stop smoking. Alright, Tiddly.
Fight Club Natsuki.
I need to stop fighting and smoking.
There's the bomb planted in the
The
other
thing is,
building.
because I got punched in the throat last time, really bad. I don't want to talk about it.
Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces.
I guess I don't really have a choice.
This is everyone. You're the best, Yuri, Tiddly.
This club is seriously going to be the death of me.
Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway,
Just looking away.
let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other.
No way.
Monica.
Monica! This is too sudden!
Well, if you can't recite the poems in front of the club, how are you going to do it in front of strangers?
Oh no.
Don't worry.
I said the S word.
Strangers. And spaghetti.
Total danger.
You also don't say that.
Yeah, don't say spaghetti.
Sayori, I'm watching you. Spaghetti's
He's got
fucking...
that spaghetti face.
That spaghetti face. I'll start it off
Can
to
we
help.
Photoshop like a fork in each of her hands? like a bib?
I'll try.
Yeah, and some noodles from each one. It's like
I might not put it in this, but I might link it whenever I decide to do that.
noodles
I'll start
to the
off-
mouth as well, like from each fork.
It might look shitty, but I'll
Oh,
do
dude,
it.
yeah.
I'll start off to help everyone feel a little bit more comfortable.
Oh, can I go next?
Of course. Now let's see. Monica flips through a notebook to the specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is this simply a natural? I glance around. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the reaction. Finishes the...
Recitation.
The four of us applaud. Monica takes a deep breath and smiles.
Oh, so good, Minoki.
Thank you very much. I was hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori?
I'll go next.
Yuri fired up all of a sudden.
Ooh-ah.
Ooh-ah, Yuri. It's fired up all of a sudden.
I don't, what
She's
noise
like a
is-
marine.
What noise?
Ooh-ah!
What noise is that actually like?
Like a marine noise.
Wah! Like that? Is that what
Ooh-ah.
that noise is?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like
Yuri clutches a
in a
sheet of paper in
Japanese-
her hands and stands up. Then she starts shaking like FDR and sits back down. Sorry. Keeping her head down, she walks quietly over to the podium.
This poem is called...
Yuri anxiously glances at each of us.
You can do it, Yuri.
It's called The Aftermage of a Crimson Eye. After Image of a Crimson Eye.
After Mage.
Yuri's voice shakes as she starts to read the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman.
Say it like in a different voice, because this is a fierce and confident woman, Yuri.
The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure.
Well, this is
There are
narrator.
What?
This is narration. This isn't Yuri.
Well,
Save it for Yuri's
so like
confidence.
Yuri confidence?
Yeah, she's confident.
The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure.
No, not for this. Like in her.
Fuck me, dude. What am I supposed to do?
This is narration. Just narrate it. When she
The
starts
poem
talking.
is full of twists and turns in its structure.
This
She
is a
enunciates
poem.
it with perfect timing.
Yeah.
Why am I British? Fuck me, goddammit. There's so many Dokis in my head. Sorry,
Yeah.
guys. They're all like scrambling to get my voice, and
They're
I have
real-
to use mine.
They're in there. They're fighting for dominance.
This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire that Yuri keeps concealed inside her head.
Also Doki's.
Suddenly, she's finally finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her as she's bewildered herself.
Why don't we get to hear
It's up to me to save this situation. I'm the first one to start applauding.
With my 4 hands.
Everyone joins me in effort when we give Yuri the recognition that she deserves. It's not that we didn't. It's not that we didn't want to applaud her, but we were so caught off guard we must have forgotten. As we applaud, that's a shitty excuse. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and she runs back to her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri's down for the count.
Okay. I guess I'm next then.
Sayori hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium.
This one is called My Meta.
I hope you liked my poem.
Sorry, I giggled.
Sayori.
It's a lot harder than I thought. You guys do it so easily.
Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror, or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best that way.
I see. Okay then.
Sayori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made for a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant. Sayori meant when she said she liked my poems.
Fire while I'm sleeping.
It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes and we all applaud.
Also, I'd really like to be in a meadow. I did it! Tiddly!
Good job, Sayori.
Even honestly, I liked it. I guess that's a good sign, even though I hold him hostage.
What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Sayori.
Saruri.
Saruri, sendeshne. It sounds like she's saying desune. Monica, look at her. She's like desune.
Oh, dude, she's
forever.
Nay.
She's stuck on it.
Dude,
can't get off of it. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely, but it might be the other poems that wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery.
I don't understand.
In other words, I've seen poems of yours that were gentle, that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them depending on what you're reading.
I know what you mean. I've just been practicing the kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do it in front of everyone.
The next time I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know.
Okay.
Now, who's next? Natsuki?
Don't make me go for enough stuff. I'm embarrassing you guys anyway. Might as well let Nomstrog lower everyone's standards a little before I have to.
Jesus.
I'm sorry.
It's fine. I might as well get over it. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyways. Sorry, I'm not as good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about the lack of your confidence in your writing. Wow. That's something that'll improve over time, though. Yeah, maybe.
She can read you like an open book.
Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki.
Yeah. I'm good.
Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium.
This poem is called... Are you looking at me?
It's a terrible poem, man. Because you're presenting.
Anyway, the poem's called Jump.
In no relation to the song called Jump.
No. She's not
Might as well.
writer for Van Halen.
Jump.
You gotta jump. Dun dun dun.
Go ahead and jump.
Gotta roll with the punches to get to what's real.
Anyways,
It's
super dank song.
Sort of shit.
Natsuki takes a deep breath and sings Jump. Once she starts reciting her poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. That's savage. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down a little, giving it life to the poem. Holy shit, dog! I can see the words. You like lean over to Monica and you're like, I can see the words.
Monica's like,
she's like shaking too. You're like freaking out. Then Yuri's just like not even.
Yuri just like runs out the back, just like can't take it.
Natsuki
Sayori's
finishes.
just fucking digging into some spaghetti.
Yeah, some sweet succulent spaghetti. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it?
It's easy for you to say. You better not make me do that again.
Well, do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people?
I mean, maybe if you can get 2 squilling guitars and a good light show while I sing this, but I don't know. Yeah, sure. That's basically what she says. I can't put light over face I want for other people. That would be funny. It's just my friends. It's just a nurse. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think I would be the other way around for me.
Well, I guess in that case, you won't have to worry about much for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you have all of an idea of what it's like now.
Wow.
Make sure you pick a poem and enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll make pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be rejecting or reciting. Jeez, I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. It makes me really happy. Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival's coming up, but let's try to write poems tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like it to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day.
I can't wait, Diddley.
I can do this. I can do this.
Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it, if it's for the sake of the club and impressing Monica.
Since when have we gave a shit?
Right?
Anyway.
Then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori?
Yeah. Look at each eyes going on together like that.
It's kind of adorable, isn't it?
Yeah.
Jeez, guys, don't make it such a big deal out of it.
It must be really nice, though.
Well, how am I supposed to respond to that?
It's okay, let's try. You don't have to say it.
Whatever,
Underlined.
let's go already. I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have changed. But today Sayori's being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori.
Sorry, I was spacing out.
Oh, no wonder.
Sorry, now she talks like Sumi. Shit.
Just normal.
Shit. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to, I mean, you know.
Sayori fumbles with her words.
Don't you forget you're my bitch. I'm sorry. So let's just say that one day, Natsuki asked to walk home with you.
Oh, fuck. We're fucked, man.
Yeah, we'll go.
Huh?
We can get out of this. What would you do?
What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here.
Well, obviously the top one. No, don't say it. This is for loser fools. Natsuki.
What?
Yeah, obviously.
But Sayori is our friend.
Fuck her.
Dude, that's not nice.
Get out
I
of
think
here. Let her set herself on fire, man. Like what? Whatever.
She's our childhood
She's got
friend,
no
and
responsibility.
Yes, she does. Just not for herself.
She didn't.
She just has it for everyone else. I think she
I don't
deserves
think
it.
that's to live.
We shouldn't diss her.
No, let her die. She's the top one. Shit. Wait. I'm not thinking about this from all angles.
Well, just like think about it. Like, we might not specifically like her personality, but she's always been there for us. We wouldn't be in this club without him. We wouldn't even have Natsuki to
No,
walk
that's
home
not
with.
what I'm. Fuck that. Fuck it. I don't care about her.
Okay.
She's
don't.
not in the equation. What's in the equation is what will the others start rumoring about? Fuck. Because of this.
There's drama.
There's drama. This is a drama-implicated question. We'll go with Natsuki because that will fuel Natsuki's self-indulgence.
I mean, she doesn't have to know.
She might.
Okay, well, walking home with Natsuki, huh? Why does the thought of that make my heart
Why do you
pound?
say, huh?
I mean, I
Walking
think I would be
home with
afraid
Natsuki?
what
Huh?
she'd do to me if I turned her down.
You tell me what's so hard. Dude, he's just like walking home with her, huh?
Let me see.
Go back. You'll be like,
Walking home with Natsuki, huh?
yeah.
Oh my god, Nomstrog is Tommy Wiseau confirmed.
Nomstrog is
MC
Tommy
is Tommy
Wiseau.
Wiseau. That's why he's so
Dude.
plain.
We need to do a
But
Tommy
he's not
Wiseau
like-
run. Shit.
I need to look up the Tommy Wiseau mod. There's gotta be. There's gotta be.
Dude, if you can replace one of them with Lisa. Anyway.
So you're sure about your decision? You walk home with Natsuki?
yeah, sure.
Okay.
This won't go wrong.
Why does the thought of that make my heart pound? I mean, I think I'd be afraid of what she'd do to me if I turned her down.
Oh, sorry. Isn't she so cute and fun to be around?
That has nothing to do with what I just said.
You admitted it.
Jeez.
No.
There's not even a point in speculating something that's never going to
Yeah, you
happen.
did. Well, maybo. I'll just like to think about it. That was weird. It's not long before you won't need me anymore, you know? It's weird.
Need you? Sayori. I can't figure out how you're seeing things in your head right now.
Sorry,
Everyone is different. Nobody in the club is a replacement for you.
I'm gonna become homeless. If you say so.
The conversation trails off and I'm left feeling awkward. But it was kind of her fault for trapping me with such a weird question. Let me check the time.
Oh, it's been a while.
Okay, let's cut it here.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna end
Welcome back, everybody.
it. Well, actually, hold up. But if I lied to her, but I can't just lie to her. If there's something that makes her happy, I would hate to take that away from her. That's why I said there's no point in speculating. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time?
Several days. Thinking long term.
Save the game.
Yeah.
We'll pick it up next episode.
Welcome back, everybody, to...
No, we're gonna end the episode
Yeah, this is it. The beginning.
of the end.
No, the beginning of the next episode.
No, it's like 2 in the morning.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
You look at this. That's only 1:49. It's 20-minute...
We should keep this in though.
Yeah, no, that's gonna be like 20 episodes. 21-minute episodes of Doki Doki. Let's get on it.
You guys ready to hear the F9 key? You won't because I'm gonna edit it out.
I hit it? No. Don't edit out the F9 key.